Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to go over how to download and install R5 Reloaded. I've been getting a bunch of questions lately on how I get into lobbies by myself, and this is basically it. If you don't know what R5 Reloaded is, it's just modded Apex, and yeah, it has things like Flow State Aim Trainer. There's different servers, like you can get into games that are played on Nuketown, Kill House, and Shipment, which are super fun, and there's a 1v1 mode as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So first of all, before you start your download, let me just close this real quick. Before you start your download, you're going to need to have the EA app or Origin installed, but I have the EA app. You just have to make sure that Apex is in your library on EA or Origin and that you have an account. You don't have to download the game if you use Steam or whatever. If you use it through this app, then you don't have any extra steps to worry about. But if you use Steam, then just make sure it's in your library. Again, does not have to be downloaded. All right, so now you're going to have to join the R5 Reloaded Discord server. You're going to have to react to rules most likely. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come into instructions, which is in the info tab. You're just going to scroll all the way up until you see torrent install. Click the download, and it should just automatically start downloading in 1 second. Yep. So once you install this, you're going to get qBittorrent. So now what you want to do in qBittorrent is the button right under file. If you hover over it, it should say add torrent link. The button might look a little bit different to you. It looked like a folder for my friend, but for me, I get this weird like paperclip thing. So if it looks different than this, don't worry, just hover over it and see if it says download the add torrent link. So if there's anything in here, just make sure you delete that, go back into the Discord server, and you're just going to copy this in this gray box here. Copy. Make sure you get the magnet up here. It's pretty easy to miss that. And just paste it in here, hit download. And when you hit download, I'm not going to do this because I already have it installed. When you hit download, a thing will pop up and it will let you pick where you download it to. For example, I have it downloaded to my desktop. You do not need to make a separate folder for R5. It will make a folder for you when you download it. Just make sure that you have a lot of spare time, or say you have school or work or whatever. That's a perfect time to install this. It's going to take a few hours. It takes a very long time to install this. It moves very slowly. So make sure you have some time where you're away from your PC and you're not just sitting here waiting for it to install, because it will take a while. So once this is at 100% complete, you just hit pause, right click and hit pause. And then we can close out of qBittorrent. So now you should have your R5 folder, and we're just going to open this, and we're also going to open a downloads folder, which we will need here in a second. But let's go back into the R5 server, and we're going to scroll down until we see now you will want to download the latest release of SDK. Just click on it, scroll down to where it says depot, and just download it. This might take a few minutes. I already have it downloaded, so I'm just going to open my folders again. So you're going to open the depot here. You're going to drag everything in this folder into the base R5 folder. Make sure you don't accidentally put it into one of the folders, or you're going to have to do this step again. So when this pops up, make sure you click replace the files in the destination, and this should take a minute or two. All right, now that that's done, we're going to go back into the Discord server. And now you need to install Flow State. If you just want to play on the server by yourself, you don't need Flow State. But if you want to play on the servers with other people, you do need Flow State to be able to get into the servers. So I suggest installing it anyways. What you do is install Flow State right under the instructions chat. Scroll to the top, and it's going to be this first link. You click it, and it just automatically starts downloading. So now we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to open the R5 folder, and we're going to go to platform and scripts. Now we go back to downloads, open R5 folder, and you can just press Control A to select everything, and then you just drag it right into this folder. Again, replace the files in this destination. Okay, now we have one more thing to install. Scroll down again, and it's going to be right here. And you scroll all the way down, download Flow State required files. And now we're going to open our two folders again. And we're going to go back into the base folder of R5 once again. And on download side, we're going to go back to the downloads folder, flow state required files. We're going to click these 3 folders and we're just going to drag them again, not into any folder, and replace destination. All right, so now you should have flow state and R5 completely downloaded. So now you can launch the game, which is just this R5 Apex. You just double click it and it pulls you right into the game.
To access the lobby.
If it does not work, that either means one of 2 things. Either you do not have an account set up or have Apex in your EA or Origin library, or you put the files in the wrong spot. So if it doesn't launch, I strongly recommend just doing all the file steps again, where you download the files and make sure you put them into the correct folder. You could have clicked the wrong download link, or maybe you just put it into one of these folders by mistake, or just the wrong folder by mistake. Very easy to do. Just run through those steps again if it does not work for you. And if it continues to not work, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, or ask in the R5 Discord server. I might not have that knowledge, so I might send you there anyways. But hopefully this video was helpful, and hopefully you guys have no issues with R5 Reloaded getting downloaded. If you want to message me faster, if you have any issues, join my Discord. That is also in the description down below. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button.